Alright, what is good everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are back for round 2 of my little talk videos or whatever it is. You know, last time we did this, we sat down and I talked about how my response was to get a real job and all that. And now we're back for round 2 and I honestly love these talk videos because they really do a more personal and life learning note. So you guys are able to learn a little bit from me talking to y'all. And also, these happen to get a lot of views, and a lot of people requested that I do more face cam vlog, IRL videos. So hopefully you guys do like them. I honestly love making them. These are what I'm more passionate about. Obviously, video games are cool and stuff, but this is the sort of thing that I love. I love being able to help other people, and I love talking to you guys. So with that being said, I also left my mic actually for my camera. I actually bought a mic for this specific type of videos, and I left my mic actually at my other place, so it's not here. I'm just back home for a few days because I had to grab some stuff before I go back to college, but I left it at my college, so I don't even have the mic, so I hope the quality's not too bad. I tried to make sure nothing was on, no AC or anything like that, so hopefully all the audio is clear and it's not super bad quality. I know the first video I got a few responses that the audio is bad. So I was alright, let me buy a mic real quick, and then, yeah. Alright guys, so the point of this video is for me to go over something that I really think is important with your life. I mean, this summer I did so many things. I went to 3 different states, and I did a ton of exploring. I worked really hard at a job for about 105 hours in 1 week. So I grinded it out. I spent my vacations. I had a hell of a lot of fun. I learned a ton of things. I did so much stuff every single day this summer. And it's not always about doing a ton of stuff, but it's more so about doing the things that you want to do and always taking those opportunities. Because, the other day I was back, I was back at my old job, and I used to work at Publix, so it's a store, a shopping store if you guys aren't from the east side of the US. And it's a shopping store, a shopping market basically, and I was there, and I ran into a few of the people that I had worked with. They're all older people, obviously, the managers and the other people who were there working, and I talked to them all, and it was just as I noticed this as soon as I walked out. I was dude, I have to make a video on this. This is just something that for me is I want to be able to tell you guys, do this with your life, because I could have had an extra few $100, maybe an extra $1,000 in my bank account at the end of this summer if I didn't spend it going on vacations and going places and stuff. It's not honestly about the money, guys. It really isn't. Now that I think of it, I would rather have zero money. Well, not zero, because you gotta save a little bit, but I'd rather not have that money and have experienced that insane trip. All of the memories that I experienced, those are worth so much more than a couple hundred, a couple thousand even dollars. A couple $1,000s is nothing once you're older. When you're 40, 50 years old and you're making $100,000 a year, what's $2,000? It's literally nothing. So yeah, you do want to have some money saved up, but if you guys are contemplating taking any trips in your life, even just a trip down to a different part of your state, or getting a hotel room for a couple days somewhere, whatever it is, whatever that trip may be, going to a festival, a music festival or something like that, literally anything you're doing, I mean, you can use that money. Don't decide oh, I don't know if I want to spend this much money on that. Go have fun, do those things, because those are forever worth more than a few dollars. And I went back, so tying back to the beginning of this story, I was at my old job, and I talked to the people who were there, and I asked them how their summer's been or whatever, and they asked me how mine was, and I started talking and telling them oh yeah, I left my other job, I did this, I went here, I traveled, I did that, I made a bunch of money this summer, I worked hard, I made money, I did a ton of stuff, I enjoyed my summer so much, and I could just tell their faces, they were just so surprised, so in awe, they were just, honestly, they were probably jealous of how much I did this summer versus what they did. I could read their faces, the 5 managers or the customer service people that I worked with, and I could tell their life hasn't really had a change since I was back at the store 6 months ago when I quit my job there. So I left that job, and I love those people. Those were great people to work with, awesome people. I talked to them every single time I went to work. They would always talk to me. They'd be super chill. And I loved them. They were awesome people to work with. It was just more so that I knew I could make more money elsewhere. And And going back there and just like seeing like, you know, like I feel bad that they're not experiencing the crazy awesome things that I'm experiencing. I get like you have to work and everything to make money, but it's crazy to see how much my life has changed in the past 6 months compared to what theirs has. And, you know, I honestly want to tell you guys from like in a somewhat older point of view, somewhat older stance, because I know a lot of people who watch my channel are a little bit younger or even like teenagers. And I'm almost 20, I'm 19 right now, so it's kind of unbelievable, honestly, how fast life goes. And I am trying to experience life as much as I can while still staying like on a smart like save your money sort of basis. So I'm like mixing between the two, you know? And I think that's a perfect route because you do want to have some money saved up for when you're older. You don't want to just completely blow it all when you're young, right? But at the same time, you've got to have those experiences. You've got to have fun with your life. I mean, if you're adventurous at all or you feel like doing something with your life, like, just go do it. That's all I'm saying. Just go do it. And I mean, I was getting bombarded with comments on Instagram, on Snapchat, whatever it was, even on YouTube, of people like, dude, I wish I was living your summer. Like, take me to these places. Like, I did nothing all summer. And it's like, bro, why'd you do nothing? Like, you could totally have done what I did. Like, before this summer, I was thinking to myself, I was like, dude, this is what I want to do. I had laid out a plan. And I was like, I want to achieve this, this, and this, and I want to work here, here, and here, make this much money so that I can spend and save this much. So I wanted to earn a certain amount, I wanted to save a certain amount, I wanted to spend a certain amount. And I dedicated that time to working, to saving, and to spending. So the time I was spending, I wasn't worried about working. I wasn't worried about saving. I just had enough money that I was able to spend. If you dedicate this spending money to spending, then you will not stress. And that's the best thing in life, dude. Just like don't stress over things. There is no reason in life, zero reason to stress over things. Like, it's not worth it, bro. Like, it's not worth it. So, anyway, I just had a little talk. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know how long this video will be. It's probably quite a quick one, honestly. But I had to tell this little story, get a little something off my chest. I hope you guys had a phenomenal summer as well. I hope you did something. If you didn't, don't worry. It's not over. You still have, you know, your whole life left. But you still have the rest of 2019 too. So, you know, you got Thanksgiving break. You have Labor Day weekend, which is like right now actually. So, you know, if I get this video up by like tomorrow or the next day or something, hopefully Labor Day weekend's not over, but it probably will be because tomorrow's Labor Day. So, anyway, basically what I was trying to tell you guys is, you know, go live your life. Go do it. Make plans so that you dedicate a certain amount of time, a certain amount of money to that thing that you want to do. I'm going to try to save up so that I can dedicate some more time later this year because I want to do another thing before the end of 2019. I want to do something really, really awesome. And hopefully it'll be in a video for you guys because this thing is something that I've wanted to do since I was like 16 years old. And it's really sick. And yeah, so I'm not going to tell you guys, I'm not going to spill it. There's two things that I want to do actually, but one of them is something that I think is actually a possibility for this year, for 2019. And I'm going to try to make it happen. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to do everything I can to get all my stuff organized and done so that I'm able to dedicate some time to that because that would be such an awesome experience. And I hope you guys do the same. You guys can learn from this. That's what I really want out of this, is for you guys to be able to learn from what I'm saying. Like, I want to be able to tell you guys something, and you guys take it in, you learn it, you apply it to your own life, and you guys basically can enjoy life, you know? That's what I want you guys to do. So, if you guys would love to leave a like on this video, I would appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out!